Hello everyone, welcome to JC Academy. This is our part 2 of the class where we are discussing the recent previous year questions of teaching aptitude from December 2025 attempt. I am your educator for paper 1, Aradhana. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed it, do subscribe for instant class alerts, smart content recommendations, free premium study resources along with the doubt support. These are the shining stars of JC Academy who have cleared their December 2025 attempt with flying colors. JC Academy is offering a complete foundation course for Paper 1 and Paper 2 management with multiple validity options. The classes are live and recorded in nature, available in English and bilingual language. Also, complete foundation course for Paper 2 is available with multiple validity options. Live and recorded classes are available. English and bilingual language is also there. For any query, you can call on the given number. Starting with question 1, the assertion says the projective techniques offered an approach to the measurement of personality which is different from the self-descriptive inventories. Reason says self-descriptive inventories require the subject to describe himself or herself while assessing personality. The projective techniques like TAT, thematic appreciation test, or ink blot test they are unstructured in nature. They are unstructured in nature and they project the personality of a person. Self-descriptive, on the other hand, requires the subject, that is, the person who is conducting or on whom the test is being conducted, they are told to describe themselves. For example, MMPI test, or we have any personality questionnaire, they are structured in nature. That is why projective techniques, they differ from self-descriptive, because in self-descriptive inventories, the subject, they describe themselves, they describe their personalities. That is why option number 1, both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 2, it is from learning theories. It is from learning theories. Psychosexual development, psychosocial development, cognitive development, and moral development. These are the 4 theories given by 4 different authors, 4 different proponents. See, psychosexual development theory was given by Sigmund Freud. Psychosocial was given by Erikson. Cognitive development by Jean Piaget, and moral development is for Kohlberg. So, psychosexual development, anal stage, see, psychosexual, anal stage. Psychosocial, identity versus role confusion. Cognitive development means developing the mind. Obviously, it will help in the reasoning, thinking practically and logically. Moral development for resolving the ethical dilemma. So, option number 4 will be the correct option. Next question, arrange the steps of creative thinking in correct sequence. So, this is from the topic of creativity. We have to arrange the steps of creativity. So, the 5 stages of creative process are preparation. The first is preparation. Then we have incubation, illumination, evaluation, and implementation. In preparation stage, we research for the problem, for the given problem. We consume, we immerse, or we gather the information. Incubation means to explore or to synthesize the given information. Elimination is that aha moment, जहाँ पे हमारे दिमाग की बत्ती जलती है, that aha moment. Evaluation, we reflect, we criticize, and we assess. Implementation, we work and work and work. So, the steps of creative thinking include preparation, evaluation, So preparation, then we have incubation, illumination, that aha moment, then we evaluate, and then we revise. So option number 4, AECBD is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following is not a correct statement? Not a correct statement, incorrect statement. Operant behavior is emitted in the presence of discriminative stimuli. Operant behavior given by B.F. Skinner. And yes, it is based on stimulus response. This is a correct statement. Learning is the encoding of information in long-term memory. Correct. जब आप कुछ सीख कर, when you learn something step by step, you encode it step by step, obviously it is retained in your long-term memory. Language doesn't play any role in self-regulation. This is incorrect statement. Language does play an important role. Like in self-regulation, when small children, they talk to themselves, they criticize themselves, they reward themselves, they appraise themselves. If they have done a mistake, they try to make them understand that this is a correct behavior, this is a wrong behavior, this is ethical, this is not ethical, this is good, this is bad. So language does play a role in self-regulation. Respondent behavior is elicited in the presence of unconditioned stimuli. This is also correct. So option number 3 will be the correct answer. Next question is ascending order according to transmission model of learning. So transmission model of learning has 5 steps. It starts with exposure, that is the initial contact with the information. You are contacting initially, you are seeing an event initially, or you are reading an information initially. Then you process. Process is handling and analyzing the information. Then comprehension, where you understand the given material. Then recall, you recall that information again and again and again so that it is retained in your long-term memory. And then you acquire the knowledge and skills. You ultimately learn it. So option number 4 will be the correct answer. First is exposure, then processing, then is comprehension, then is recall, then is learning. So these are the ascending order of transmission model of learning. Next question again, assertion reason. Intelligence to some extent is an inherited characteristic. Correct. We inherit intelligence to some extent. Environment also has a significant influence on the intelligence. Correct statement. But if we read the both statements together by connecting it with because, intelligence is an inherited characteristic because environment also has a significant influence on intelligence. Is it making a sense? Is reason stating the assertion? No. The reason talks about environment. The assertion talks about individual. Both are individually correct statements, but it is not the correct explanation of A. So option number 2 will be the correct answer here. Next question, strategies for mitigating the biases in classroom along with the examples. See, stereotype replacement, it is planned ahead to teach non-stereotypical examples. So stereotype replacement, plan ahead in teaching to ensure non-stereotype examples. Like I'm just giving you a general example. जैसे हम बोलते हैं कि लड़कियां ड्राइव अच्छा नहीं करती हैं. This is a stereotype which has been formed by everybody that females are not good drivers. But in class, if we give them examples that females, they are better drivers or they are good drivers, they are not that bad drivers. So this is a non-stereotypical example. So we are planning that in class to avoid stereotype, we are giving such example, that is non-stereotypical example. Or for example, pink is the favorite color of a girl or blue is the favorite color of a boy. So these are the certain stereotypes. We have to break these stereotypes, and that is why we have to give them non-stereotypical examples. Next is counter stereotypic imaging. So counter stereotypic, learn about a range of individuals from different groups. Individuating. Individuating means asking the students to introduce significant things about themselves, unique propositions, unique qualities about themselves. That is individuating. Perspective taking is building the opportunities to learn about first person perspective. What is the difference of opinions of different students that are present in the class? That is perspective taking. So our option number 4 will be the correct answer here. So counter stereotypic imaging, learn about a range of individuals from different social groups. Individuating means asking the students to introduce significant things about themselves. Perspective taking is the building opportunities to learn about first person perspective of students. That is all for today's class. I hope you have enjoyed the class. A quick reminder, JC Academy is offering a complete foundation course for paper 1 and paper 2 management with multiple validity options. Also, complete foundation course for paper 2 is available. For any query, you can call on the given number. These are the social media handles of JC Academy. Do connect to them to keep yourself updated. That is all for today. Thank you so very much. See you soon in the next part. Bye bye. Take care and happy learning.